Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have an exciting video. I'm sure that you guys already know by the title. We're going to be talking about the new Kayali Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. Before I get started talking about this fragrance, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, body care, self-care, beauty. If you like all of that type of content, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for all of the love and support that I get from each and every one of you. I appreciate it so much. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. So I ordered this fragrance the day that it was released, and unfortunately UPS lost my package. Then it was out of stock, then it came back in stock, and long story short, I finally have it here with me. And I did wear it once already, but I'm just gonna be giving my initial first impression from this fragrance. This is supposed to be a summer, pretty much like vacation in a bottle type of fragrance. Here is the beautiful bottle. I really like this bottle. It is, like, you can see the liquid in there, but it is reflective. It has like a rose gold with a little bit of like blue undertone, almost like a lilac type of color. I really like it. And I'm gonna be reading the notes for you guys for this fragrance. The main accords for this fragrance are white floral, vanilla, coconut, tuberose, powdery, sweet, lactonic, floral, woody, and musky. Top notes are coconut milk, pear blossom, honeysuckle, and Italian lemon. Middle notes are tuberose, gardenia, jasmine, sambac, and ambrette, and the base notes are bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. So this fragrance smells so good in the bottle. So this one I wore the day that I was gonna go out to dinner with my husband and my sister-in-law. I had received it the night before. This to me smells sweet, sexy, beachy. It has like all of those elements kind of like wrapped in one. I get the coconut and I also get the tuberose. It's like they're mixed together for me. And I also pick up on the bourbon vanilla because I do have a few other fragrances that have bourbon vanilla. So I would say that this fragrance to me is just sweet, beachy. It almost has like this salty feel to it. Creamy. It's very creamy to me. This is a creamy coconut. I have other fragrances where it's more of like a coconut water type of scent. This fragrance to me, I know that it was marketed as like a summer dream or like a vacation in a bottle. Now I think that this is a nice summer fragrance, but more for the evening time. I don't think that I would wear this during the day. Not that there's anything wrong with it. The day that I did wear it, I wore it around, I believe it was 2-3 o'clock, so it was still early and it was fine. It smelled amazing. It kind of turns into like a skin scent for me, but I do catch whiffs of it throughout the day, so I really like that. It's very creamy at first, and then in the dry down it starts kind of getting a little musky. I start picking up the vanilla more in there, so it gets a little bit more like a coconut and vanilla type of scent towards the dry down. And I just feel like for an evening out, this one would be really nice, really sexy, even though it still smells sweet. Now I'm gonna say something that is so crazy that I don't think I've heard anyone say about this one. I know that sometimes I pick things up in fragrances that not a lot of people agree with me, but I have to say it because other times I've kind of held back on saying what something reminds me of, and I shouldn't, because maybe there's people that agree with me, but I get a similarity in this fragrance with Paco Rabanne's Pure XS. They're not dupes for each other. They don't smell the same because I did spray them side by side. But there's something in this fragrance, like the sweetness in here and like the butteriness of this fragrance. I'm guessing the buttery feeling in this one comes from the tuberose, and in Pure XS is more from that popcorn note. But for some reason, it just takes me to that fragrance, even though that fragrance is way heavier. So this one would be like the summer lighter version of that. It just reminds me of that. But I do feel like it's unique enough for me to keep it in my collection though. It doesn't compare to any of the other coconut fragrances that I have in my collection. For a second there, I thought that it was going to be similar to my KKW Body 2 fragrance, but this one just has like something about it that I can't put my finger on it. The gardenia in there isn't too loud. Gardenia usually bothers me. It does not bother me in this fragrance. Neither does the tuberose. Everything is blended really nice. I cannot overspray this too close to my face though because of the florals. But that's just a me thing. Other people don't have no problems with that. So yeah, this fragrance is feminine. It's creamy. Vanilla, coconut, a little bit of the white florals in there. It's buttery, it's soft, smooth. Very different from all of the other Kayali fragrances that I have smelled in the past. And I think that it is a beautiful addition to this collection. I feel like this one takes me to a walk in the beach, but it is nighttime for me with this fragrance. I don't know why. I have said that the Nest Sunkissed Hibiscus fragrance reminds me of walking like at a boardwalk at the beach, and it's kind of like sunset. This one, I still picture someone with a dress on, their hair is loose, they're walking, there's a nice beautiful breeze, but it's nighttime for me. Not that it's deep, not that it's a dark fragrance. I just feel like I would love this one for a night date in summer. It's not too coconut either. I feel like if you're a person that doesn't like coconut, I think that you can still give this one a try because everything is blended in here and there's a lot of notes in here. It's not just coconut to me. Oh, so good. I feel like when the vanilla starts coming through in the dry down, I love it even more. I need to play with this one more, but I just wanted to give you guys my first impression on Utopia. I feel like it is beautiful. If you're a type of person who loves smooth, buttery, a little bit of floral fragrances, if you love Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, if you love Kim Kardashian, the Body 2 fragrance, if you love Nest Hibiscus, I feel like this one would fall really nicely in that category, but it doesn't smell like them. It's kind of like unique. I like it. It's really, really nice, and I am going to be using it more in the upcoming month. I'm going to be putting this one in my August tray so that I can play with it and get to know it better. You guys know that when it comes to fragrance, I have learned that I can't make up my mind about something the first time that I wear it. There's fragrances where I'm not super in love with them at first and they end up being beautiful favorites of mine, and then there's other fragrances that I end up not liking that I loved at first. So this is pretty much just like a little review chat on how I feel about it now that I just got it, but I will be definitely updating you guys in the near future once I've worn it more times, and I will be updating you guys when I can give you a more in-depth review on how this fragrance works for me. But I really like it. I would love to hear your thoughts. If any of you guys went ahead and purchased this one, let's talk about it in the comments section. What do you think about it? How are you loving this fragrance? Or if you are thinking about buying it, let's go ahead and let's chat in the comments section. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, before I leave, because I am so bad at this, I always forget to talk about the longevity of a fragrance, which is so important. The reason why I often don't focus too much on the longevity of a fragrance is because I have that skin that unfortunately just eats up fragrance. I don't have too many fragrances that last really long on my skin, but I will say that this had pretty good lasting power. I put it on to go have dinner, but it was around 2 o'clock when we were getting ready, and still around 6-7 o'clock at night when I was getting to a family member's house after we ate, I can still smell it on myself. It was more of a skin scent by then, but I can still smell it. And then when I came back from my trip that I took that weekend, when I was putting my clothes in the dirty laundry pile, the top that I had on the day that I wore this still smelled like the fragrance, so it lasts a really long time on clothing as well. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm loving it so far. Quick little longevity update there as well. Now I can say bye to you guys. I won't take up any more of your time. I want to thank you guys for being here with me today. Let's chat in the comments section. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.
I've been watching you, boy. I've been watching you, boy.